So back on my 2006 Toyota Tundra, I'm giving her some love. So one of the issues that we're having, besides this, is that the speakers are blown. I went ahead and changed on the driver's side already. It was pretty bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it on this side, change this one, and I think this one is also bad. Unfortunately, I only have 3 speakers. The 4th one I kind of messed it up, and you'll see why as I show you how to do that. Let's get started on these speakers. So first things first, we need to pull this thing out. Pry tool is your best friend. Plastic. There we go. And this should just come out, maybe. Come on, there you go. Now we need to get this guy out. Is he gonna come out without breaking? And we also need to, same thing with this, pry this up. All right. That's ready to go. Now these, which it's gonna break, the other one broke. Maybe I'll get lucky and it won't. Oh, I got lucky and it did it. Okay, cool. And then right over here, it pops right out. Now the nice thing that Toyota did for us is that they kept everything Phillips. Some vehicles you got Torx and Phillips, and yeah, it's ridiculous. Thank you, Toyota. I don't know if their newer vehicles do it, but this one does. Glad the screwdriver had enough beans to get it out. So now that we have all that done, next you got to disconnect this. Can I do it one-handed? Yep. Just pull down on that clip, comes out easy. Now that we have that done, start from the bottom. Actually, no. We actually have 2 clips over here, which I already forgot about. Whoops. And these, you just kind of push them in. They should come out just like so. Push in, come out. Oh, come on. There you go. Now let's take our pry tool and start prying. Just got to get one of these snaps to come out. There we go. The more violent, the better. Not really. Now, before I forget, these. Take your flathead screwdriver, stick it in there, and push it up. Same thing with the bottom. Put it in there, push it down. And this comes out really easy. And now our door should, in theory, oh, I think we got one we got to pull over here. There we go. All right. Then we got the courtesy light, which is always a fun. There we go. Yeah, and as you can see, our speakers are done. So let's go ahead, let's unplug this. Now these are 10s. This tends to be a little stuck, so we're gonna have to pry it. There we go, not too bad. All right, now let's move on to the bench. So to install these speakers, you got to keep this mount. But if you notice, the speaker is integrated into this mount. So we get to use violence and just break all this. Now we can use a whiz wheel and all that type of stuff, but this works. This plastic breaks pretty easy. Now this one up here by the connectors gets a little annoying, but honestly, there we go. Yep, don't think it'll work anymore. So now we just need to clean this up a little bit. Just make sure none of the stuff is hanging over. This right over here, we need to pop that out. Actually, I think it comes out the other way. Yeah. The reason why is that the new wiring will feed it right through there. Almost factory. Sort of, kind of. Maybe. Okay. So this is where I messed up. I put the new one in, and I went to drill it, and I slipped and doing, messed it up. No bueno. But now I have one to kind of set it up in place. So what we need to do is remember how this thing goes. So it's going to mount up this way, so we want to make sure that our connectors are close enough that way. Yeah, just like that. And what we're going to do is just take a drill bit and drill right up here. And that's just our pilot hole for our screws. I think it uses only 3, but I'll drill a 4th hole just in case. So now, like I said, this is where our wire is going to go through. So this is an adapter. I got it on Amazon. It's like what, $10 for the pack of 4. I don't like cutting into the factory harness. If I got an adapter, why not use it? So we're going to feed it in this way. And I'm sure you could cut it and glue it and make it look real nice, but this will work. Now, when you go to put it in, it's not going to sit perfectly. You got to snip these little pieces off. Just use these. They break really easy. You'll still have enough bite for the screws, but at least this will sit flush. There we go. Now this is where you got to be very careful, and this is why drilling that hole first makes this a lot safer. If you try to drill it in with the thread of the screw, which is not a good idea, which I tried to do, you will slip and potentially damage your speaker. So now I have 3 speakers instead of 4. Hopefully the one on the driver's rear is still good. Nice and secure. So now let's take this, feed it through like I talked about. And there you go. Factory. You have to use this, because if not, you put the speaker in, it's going to hit the window. This actually keeps it away from hitting the window glass. So, all right, let's put this on the truck. So now let's pop this in. This goes this way, so the connector is close to the one that's on the door. Pop this in. Up here, just pop that in there. And you're good to go. So I'm gonna put this door back together. Let's switch to the back and let's change out that speaker. All right, so for the passenger rear, pretty much the same as like the front. Made this simple, Toyota. Thank you. All right, there we go. Pull out the ashtray. There we go. Connector right over here. Pop this out and pray it doesn't break. Man, that one's in there pretty good. Hey, I think I saved it. Sweet. Same thing over here. Oh, that fell on the door. Oh well. And this is... It's amazing how easy this is. Famous last words. Same thing over here. Push you in. Boop. Pop you out. Anybody else? There you go. More with the courtesy light. Plug this. This one's not as bad, but still not good. Oops. But it's broken. Yeah, pretty bad. Now this one seems a little different. Well, let's break it off and find out. Should be the same. They did this a little different over here. This was kind of glued on. But I think we can get away with. I think I'm just going to offset it this way. Drill a hole. If we put one here. And I'm thinking that I could wedge a screw there. Yeah, that's going to work perfect. It's still tight. All right, all put back together, everything works. Sounds a lot better. Can't demonstrate it because, well, copyright and all that stuff. And if you're curious on the speakers I'm using, I got these on the Facebook marketplace for like $10 a pack, which makes me more angry that I broke one. But Kenwood, Peak Power 300, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken 1666, S as in Sam, and they sound pretty good. I paid $10 for each pack, so $20. Not bad. Just unfortunately the driver's rear, I won't be able to replace that, but it doesn't sound blown, so we'll run it for now. Toyota, you did a great job in making this, working on these doors pretty easy. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna try to fix something else.